What is a special purpose vehicle, SPV, in Sukuk Issuance? Imagine you want to raise funds for a big project but want to keep things clear and safe for everyone involved. That's where a special purpose vehicle comes into play. In Islamic finance, especially when issuing Sukuk, an SPV is a separate legal company created just for this purpose. Its main role is to hold the assets that back the Sukuk certificates. These assets could be real estate, infrastructure, or other tangible Sharia-compliant assets. The process begins when the original company, called the originator, transfers or sells these assets to the SPV. Once the assets are in the SPV's name, the SPV issues Sukuk certificates to investors. These certificates representing a share of ownership in the assets or projects. The investors then become owners of part of the assets, not just lenders expecting interest payments. The SPV acts as a middleman, managing the assets and making sure the investors get their returns. Instead of earning interest, Sukuk holders receive profits generated by the assets, like rental income or business profits. When the Sukuk matures, the SPV helps to return the assets or transfer ownership back to the original company, following the agreed terms. One of the key reasons for creating an SPV is to protect investors. Since the SPV is a separate entity, its assets are shielded from the financial troubles of the original company. If the company faces bankruptcy, the assets held by the SPV stay safe and are not affected by creditors. This separation makes Sukuk more appealing to investors because it reduces risk and aligns with Islamic principles of risk sharing and asset-backed financing. Different types of Sukuk, like Ijara, which is lease-based, Musharaka, which is partnership-based, or Mudaraba, which involves profit sharing, all depend on the SPV to hold and manage the assets properly. The SPV ensures that the transaction stays compliant with Islamic law by focusing on ownership and risk sharing instead of interest-based lending. In simple terms, the SPV is the backbone of Sukuk issuance. It creates a clear, protected way for investors to own parts of real assets, helps distribute profits fairly, and ensures the whole process follows Islamic rules. Without the SPV, it would be much harder to keep everything transparent, protected, and Sharia-compliant in the complex world of Islamic finance.